Hey, YouTube land. Hope you're all having a great day or night, or whenever you're looking at this video. Uh, this is a this is a teacher's life. Forgot who it was for a minute. It's been one of those days. Um, I'm a full-time teacher and a part-time reseller, so I have different goals than what some other people do. I enjoy teaching, enjoy it very much. Um, I'm but to talk about today. Today is Saturday, the 12th of January. We're in the second week of the new year, and it's been one of those days. You ever have those days where you just wonder, why did I even get up this morning? Things that's supposed to take me 15 minutes take me 3 hours. It's just because everything is going to go wrong. Started out today. I started doing my my first Amazon shipment. I had quite a bit of stuff to send out. About it, almost $800 worth of stuff went out today, and I started doing it and being nervous about the first time, worrying about, okay, how, am I going to do this right? Am I going to get it right? And it took me forever. Then I go to tape up one of the boxes. I'm out of tape. Ran out of tape. Got one box, the bottom of it taped. Starting to put stuff in it. Didn't have tape enough for the top. So I had to run and get some tape. I could have sworn I had some other rolls, but they're not here. So that was me. Did that. It seemed like everything I did, it was wrong, and so I had to restart or try it again. In fact, I'm uploading this video. I closed it out, forgot to save it, so I had to start it all over too. So it's been, my brain just is not quite there. I think being the first week back at school kind of fried my brain a little bit, because today just been one of those days. Nothing seems to go right. But part of it is too, I'm kind of frustrated too, because I got word I'm getting a return for a pretty good size chunk of change. $60 for me. That's a big sale. $60. So I'm a little frustrated with that. But let's talk about returns. That's one of those things with eBay you're going to have. And my return rate is down around 2%. So basically what that means is for every $100 I sell, I get about $2 coming back. So that's not bad. That's not bad. I get maybe a return every couple months, honestly. So it's been a while since I've had a return. I don't remember the last time. It might have been October or November. So it's been a while. So I was due one. So I got a big one. But the frustrating thing was when I first got a message back, it said that it wasn't as listed because it was new. I listed new, and I put in there that it's new, but it's been returned, so it's not folded right. It's not. I can't fold a king size blanket. I can't do it, not to make it look like it does in the store. So it's not folded right, and that it's been returned. Put all that in there in the item description and in the condition description. Excuse me. So I said, well, it was. If you look at the listing, it was. Then I get one back, pictures back saying, well, it's also stained. Looks like a spaghetti stain. I had spaghetti for dinner tonight, so that kind of made me think of that. Get a spoonful of spaghetti sauce, rub it on there. Hey, it's dirty. So they're going to return it. Whatever. I'm not going to stress out about it. I'm going to send the guy his money back. My policy is, though, you're going to send me the item back, because even if I have to pay for it, because I'm not sending you something for free. Now, if you want to work out and say, oh, well, take off $10 and I'll call it good, I could do that. But I'm not. You're not getting it for free. You're going to send it back. And I had to pay return shipping on it. So that hurt a little bit, too, because now I'm shipping it there, shipping it back, and then sending him all of his money back. And contacted eBay about it and said, I suspect there's something going on, because he didn't put that in at the beginning. He added to the the problem. But eBay said, well, if they say that, there's not a whole lot you can prove. You can't really prove it unless the stain is where you took the picture. And I'm sure I didn't take a picture of every single inch of that blanket, so front, top, and bottom. So there's no way that it'll be whatever. Just send them the money back. With returns, it's going to happen. And what you got to do, and this, I'm talking to myself more than I am anybody, you got to not get so frustrated, because I get frustrated. I get upset with a return like this, because this is money that I could have used. And instead, I'm going to get a return sometime next week, and I got to send them the money back. But that's part of the game. That's part of the game. And I've got to just say, you know what? Here's your money back. And here's a good thing. I'm probably going to use it myself. I'm not even going to put it back on eBay. I'm probably going to wash it, use it myself. I thought about doing that before, but the dollar signs went off in my head, and I said, you know what? It's better to sell this than to buy it, or sell it than to use it. So I'll probably use it myself. That's just the way things go, and we got to just let the returns go and not be so frustrated with them. And I know that's easier said than done. It frustrates me. It makes me mad when I think somebody's ripping me off, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that. All I can do is say, maybe next time will be better. But anyway, I'm going to get over it. I'm done. Forget about the return. I'll send him his money back and probably say a few more bad words while I do it. But I'll do it and be done with it, and go sell the next thing. Speaking of the next thing, I sent probably, I don't know, it wasn't quite $800 worth of stuff, but I sent for me, that's my first Amazon order that I sent in. Sent in about $800 worth, and we'll see how it goes. I put in a lot of tools. There were a lot of tools I bought. Not anything fancy. Just some drill bits, some sets of drill bits, and some different little things like that. Some of them don't have real high sales ranks. Some of them did, but I got a pretty good deal on a whole box full of brand new tools. And even though I knew some of them would sell pretty quick, some of them would sell longer, take a little longer, I bought it and figured, what the heck, I'll put it on Amazon, and we'll see how long it takes to sell, and hopefully it'll sell pretty steady, and then I'll be bringing some more stuff in and get more stuff put on. But for the first order, it went a little slower than what I had hoped. But now that I know what to expect, I know how I need to organize it better and make sure I've cleared off some room for the stuff, so I can organize it and get it shipped easier. And I think it won't take long. It was split up into sent to different places. I sent one to Dallas and one to Kansas, and so that was kind of eye-opening that you send them to different places, and I kind of knew it, but didn't really think about it too much. But the majority of it went to Dallas, so it was fairly cheap from southern Oklahoma, and so I kind of like that. It cost a little more to send it to McPherson, but it was also, or not McPherson, but to Kansas. I went to school in McPherson, so Kansas, so that came to my head. But sent it to, it cost me a little more to send it to Kansas, but it was also a little bit heavier. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully those things will sell, and I'll have good results out of it, and I'll get steady money coming back in. Was kind of made me a little nervous when I started, because didn't know how to do it, but then I ran out of tape and had to go buy some more tape, and that was frustrating, and just seemed like everything I did today was just kind of this should be a little 45-minute hour job turned into 2-3 hours. So hopefully tomorrow will be better. my goal is three videos a week. So hopefully I can get one out tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes. Maybe talk about my goals, how they're going. I've got some goals that I'm hitting and doing well with, and some goals that I'm looking at and I'm thinking, you know what, maybe that's not the direction I'm heading. There were some things that, and we'll talk about this more tomorrow, but there were some things that I was looking at as possibility that as I research and find some things, it's looking more and more like maybe a flea market around here is not going to work right now. Maybe that's something I put on the back burner and do it later. And that's what I want to do. That was part of my goal, is to research it. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. Talk a little bit about, somebody asked me the other day, well, why do you teach? If you've done this full time, well, I'll be honest with you, part of it is the money. When you're a full-time a reseller, you got to pay your own insurance and all that. Insurance is very expensive, and it's not very good for the most part. So that was part of the reason that I went back. But part of it was I miss the kids. I miss working with the kids, and I love when I have a kid that turns their life around. And I've got some kids that are now adults that I'm very proud of, because when I had them, like for example, some I had in 6th grade, did not know that they were going to make it to 7th grade alive, much less make it to adulthood. And I got kids that are nurses and doing different jobs, and just very proud of them. And it makes me feel good to make me feel like, hey, I did part of that. I was part of the reason that they're doing well in life now. And to hear some of those kids tell me that just makes me feel so good right here. And it's worth it all. And so I love the working with kids and working with the future of our country. And it's a tough job. Not gonna lie to you, it is. It's probably the toughest job I've ever had, but I also enjoy it. And we'll see how things go. Maybe we'll see if I enjoy it being a principal as much as I do a teacher. We'll see how that goes. Got to find somebody crazy enough to hire me, and then we'll check it out. But for now, good luck with all your reselling. Good luck with life, and just hang in there. Mama said there's going to be days like these. She didn't say they were going to come in rows like corn and bunches like grapes, but sometimes they do. I'm out. See you next time.